Hello, hello. Hopefully I'm recording. This is the second match. I just went back and watched that first match, by the way. Here he goes with those music notes again. What a jerk. Anyway, I went back and watched that first match, and man, I said some retarded stuff. It's like I'm looking at a planetary fortress morphing or building, and I say, oh, watch out for triple mules pretty soon. Or I talk about Jeremy getting ultras on 2 bases when he has a third one, and I'm just staring at the drones right there. For some reason, my brain still thought it was not a lot of drones yet. Anyway, second match. It looks like Jeremy chose this match, chose this map, because he lost the first game. He chose Zelnaga Caverns. I like this map. It's a lot of fun. You've got your natural here, and right off to the side, you've got this cool grass that you can, hide some Zerglings behind, maybe some Banelings, and sneak them in and cause some trouble. Or Terran can do some silly things over here, siege up some tanks, and just laugh when you try and go and attack them. So it's a fun map. I like it. There's also these plants that if you walk by them, they'll light up your troops and make them look all crazy weird. I'm just talking about plants right now because, well, what's going on? Nothing. Building troops. Or not troops, building workers. We've got a supply depot. We've got an early-ish gas, I guess. I don't know, maybe that's normal. I don't know, Terran. And there's the barracks, of course. Jeremy? Ooh, we have a pool before hatchery this time. Vader's coming over here. He's saying, I'm not going to let you fast expand. I'm going to block this. And then he says, wait a second. Wait just a minute. And he comes in and he sees, oh, there's a pool. And there's also no gas. And promptly leaves just to go and sit in a dark room for 10 years and ponder this new knowledge. This drone, I don't know what he saw. He got shot, apparently. Oh no, he just got harassed by an SCV, it looks like. That fight did not go very well for you, did it, Mr. Drone? This Overlord's hanging out over here. Of course, the SCV sees him, but he's poking around the back. And this SCV's still looking around. He knows that there's no hatchery yet. So what's Jeremy building? He's building an evolution chamber? Evolution chamber and roach warren early on. That's interesting. I wonder what that's for. He doesn't have any gas yet, so I would like to say that this is pretty early. Because what are you going to do with it? You're not worried about air, so you're not going to build any spore crawlers. And if you don't have 100 gas yet, there's no reason for this to pop. This should pop right when you have 100 gas. Ideally. Now, do I ever do anything right? Nah, so I should stop giving him such a hard time. He built both geysers, and he's putting drones on both of them. So now he only has, what, 8, 9, 10, 11 drones on minerals? Interesting. I wonder what he's going for. Maybe very, very fast roaches. Maybe he knows some kind of a roach rush that I'm unaware of. But he's still on one base. He's got to be doing something like a roach rush because there's no other reason I could see why he would stay on one base, have a roach warren, have this Evo chamber, and just not be expanding. Vader over here comfortably sitting on his one base, like Terran like to do. He's going to Hellion harass. He's going to build some rotters for the inevitable roaches that will stop the Hellion harass. So he's doing good. There is the hatchery now. Going down a little late. I would call it late. And I've got 3 roaches on the way. Got some missile attacks ready, and they're moving out. He's keeping up on his spawn larva. He's got the same number of drones, so he has not been building drones. He's building a couple. Oh, and these guys just waltz right in. Oh, man. Oh, and now they're all clumped up. Oh, no, Jeremy, no! Those Hellions. Oh, this is just... I play Zerg, so this is just so painful to watch. Why are you doing that? I'm not saying I play Zerg any better. I just hate to see these poor little guys turn into charcoal. And man, look at this drone count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8 drones versus 23 SCVs. He's got 23 SCVs. He's got a bunker here. Those roaches aren't going to break this. He's getting ready to expand. He's got more Hellions to harass coming. He's got these SCVs ready to repair the wall because he knows that Jeremy only has a couple options. Either to just sit back and macro up economically, just try and build a lot of drones, or to just try and push in, build a lot of troops, and then just go all in. Say, man, I'm behind. Let's see if I can catch him building his econ without any troops. Unfortunately, these Hellions are here. There's no drones for them to kill on this side except for that one. This queen's going to try and block the ramp, but she's not on hold position. They're just going to walk right past. She's not in the middle. And these Hellions are going to cause so much trouble. Jeremy had some roaches. There they are. I don't know what they're going to be doing. I think he was planning on maybe poking in with them, but he's too busy microing away these drones right now. Ooh, did one of those drones get the kill? That'd be pretty cool. But no. He's in crisis mode right now. He's a little worried. As he should be. His game is essentially over. Jeremy just has yet to acknowledge that. Bunker. Marauders in there. One of the roaches dies. There's just not a lot left. Unit count. He's got 5 roaches, 2 Zerglings, 15 drones. Now, Terran only has 3 Marauders. He's been putting a lot into economy. Because he knows, hey, Zerg, he's going to have to drone up if he wants to do anything. This wall, I can just sit behind this wall and repair it, and my 3 Marauders can keep me safe for a while. Unless he's building nothing but troops, I'll be safe. So he can afford to build an expansion, tech up, build 2 more factories. And he's just pumping out more Hellions, and he's got plenty of Marauders. These roaches are hanging out here, maybe going to go harass once things start going down. Now Jeremy, he's been building some more drones. He's got up to 23 drones now, so he droned pretty hard a second ago. He built nothing but drones. Now I like that in this situation because he wasn't getting attacked. Terran was building up his economy. I don't know if Jeremy could see that command center getting built, but even if he took a gamble, it was probably a pretty good gamble. He's got to get back in this game economically if he's going to stand a chance. So he could have built a lot of troops and tried to go all in, but he saw the wall, he knew it wasn't going to happen. So he just said, sure, I'll build drones. Hopefully you won't come and kill me anytime soon. And right now it looks like Vader's not going to come and kill him anytime soon, so he can afford to build some drones. Saw those Hellions moving out though. So, yep, he's producing some more roaches. Not surprised there. Now, do these guys have blue flame yet? They do not have blue flame. And we've got an armory going down, I see in the production tab. Gonna build some beastly Thors. Those are so hard to kill. They've got so much life. Zerg building another queen, building some more roaches. Maybe he's worried about banshees after this Hellion harass. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, and those drones are in trouble. And he goes to block the ramp. He says, these drones are a lost cause, but you're not getting up here and taking out these drones for a 3rd time. Not gonna happen. Now these that do have +1, they do 18 damage. So these Hellions, 90 life, they're not really super fragile or anything, but you know, they don't want to fight with roaches if they can help it. These 2 chilling out here, maybe they're going to come harass later, but not right now. I keep trying to mouse wheel click so I can drag around like that slowly, and then I just zoom in. I mean, it's kind of nice to zoom in sometimes. Look at these guys. They're pretty cool. But I'm not trying to, generally. Got a bunch of workers here. We've got Siege Tech going up and Infernal Pre-Igniter. So he must have, yep, he's got 2 tech labs on factories. He's building up those upgrades and getting +1 on the weapons, building a couple tanks, and a 4th factory going down. Heavy mech play coming out here. Jeremy's building up a bunch of roaches still. Gray, sorry if you missed the first match, which I don't see why you would if you're on aaroninjapan and watching these. You probably saw the first one first. Anyway, we've got a layer going down. It's Gray, LOLOL. Known as Gray on the forums, known as Jeremy in Canada and other places. He's got plenty of roaches. He's still droning up. If it was me, I'd be freaking out. Just assume I'd get attacked and not build drones. Or I'd build nothing but drones and then get attacked. So I'm going to say that he probably has a good idea here. Now these Hellions, they don't have their pre-igniter yet, but it's almost done. And it'll be done by the time they get to this grass. Oh, remember I mentioned this grass, how awesome this grass was. Looks like Jeremy broke down these rocks so he can prepare for an expansion. He does see the Hellions with that Overlord, and his roaches are coming in. Oh, but blue flame, so many of them. Oh, and they're gonna get past the ramp again. And there's nothing up here to stop them. Those drones are just chilling out. They're not running away in a line this time, but it doesn't matter. There's just way too many Hellions. Oh man, this is painful. I guess the Terran equivalent would just be watching Muties just destroy everything. But right now, for Zerg, that's just the hardest thing in the world to watch. He's only got 22 drones right now. Not terribly small amount, but a lot of them are in production, I'm guessing. Only 5. Okay. So here we go. Jeremy's moving in with his roaches. He's researching glial reconstitution. Is that what it is? Yeah, reconstitution. And I don't ever remember if that's the burrowing or the speed. I think that's the speed. And they're moving in. He says, I've got to attack. I've got this game lost unless I can do some significant damage. Unfortunately, there's about 50 trillion tanks here, and those roaches are going to die in short order. Now, they can move out of the tank range, or they could keep going and shooting at the Marauders. Trick Armory. I'm guessing Jeremy scouted the armory with an Overlord at some point and assumed Thors. And so he massed up a bunch of roaches, saying, hey, Zerglings can't really take down Thors, not too well. If they're by themselves, maybe. But he's like, so I'm going to build roaches. That's all I've got right now. And instead, he ran into +1 tanks. And, man, plus damage versus armor does 55. That's rough. But hey, you're not listening to me because I'm an analysis guy. You're listening to me because you're from Aaron, Japan. And Vader wins it 2-0. Good job, Vader. You did well, Jeremy. Good night, everybody.